Houston, Texas, September 20th. Online dating gone wrong. Every online dating safety tip in this case was broken. However, I think that online dating is a very safe and good way to date in 2023. I was online dating back in the early 2000s, back when Black Planet was around. So you can know how long that was. I did online dating. Her name is Taylor Smith. Not Taylor Swift, Taylor Smith, 22 years old. His name is Cordell Stewart. He's 24 years old. All right. You're going to see in this case every online dating safety tip. Inviting them over the first day, not a public place. Anyway, she, however, is transgender. Now, men, if you are on an online dating app or a dating website, you must read their profile before you get to swiping. Don't just look at the picture and say, oh, okay, I'm going to swipe on this one. Because sometimes you only have the picture. You may be able to swipe left, right, or whatever the dating apps are doing now. But she's transgender. My first thing I wanted to know is, yo, did you tell him that you was transgender before you invited him over your crib? But in this case, she's going to say she did let him know. I'm going to show you guys. I wanted to know what transgender was. Now you guys can see the third sentence down. It's going to say that in most cases a transgender woman is a woman who is designated a male at birth but who identifies as a woman. Some transgender women they're going to say she may take steps to transition, but these steps do not necessarily involve surgery or physical altercations, yada yada. Makes no difference. They were born male. All right. So this is the story here. She's lucky to be alive. Check it out right here.
Go away. Just a few hours after Taylor Smith, a transgender woman, says she got that feeling on her first date with Cordell Stewart, a man she met on a dating app a couple days prior, she says she ended up in a fight for her life. While she and Stewart were kissing inside her home, she says he pulled out a knife and slit her throat. You notice that scar on her neck. According to her, the two ended up in a violent brawl. I'm like, oh my God, Taylor, if you do not fight back, you're going to die. Like, she's going to get this knife out your hands, going to stab you to death. Taylor Smith ended up getting away that night and says she's been almost able to make a full recovery. Now, Stewart is here in the Harris County Jail, charged in the incident. What Smith says she didn't know at the time that she invited him over is that he had a murder charge against him, dismissed in Galveston County back in April. The Galveston County District Attorney's Office tells us he was accused of shooting and killing a man during the sale of shoes, but the case got dismissed, citing an eyewitness, a surviving victim of the shooting, would not cooperate with the case.
So he's only charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and being charged only a $125,000 bond. I'm wondering why it wasn't attempt homicide. She received stitches to her neck, hand when she grabbed the knife during the fight. She's gonna say that I know he was trying to kill me. I didn't think anything. I know he was trying to kill me. If the knife was a little sharper, I would have been dead. So now she's going to say the 22-year-old victim, she says she'd been on dating apps but never met with somebody before. There was no red flags before the date. But in the news article, it says they was only talking a couple days. I also read that it was 5 days. Nonetheless, it was way too soon for you to invite somebody to your house or to even allow them to know where you live. Always a public place, at least for 2-3 weeks. Anyway, before the two met, she said she told him she was transgender because if I'm a judge, I want to see proof. All right, I want to subpoena the records from that BLK app and see, did you tell him? Is there any proof that you told him? Is it on your profile? Is it in your conversation that you let him know ahead of time because of the Sutton? Because that's what he's probably, his defense is going to be. That y'all were kissing and for Sutton, all of a sudden him to pull out a knife and do that. But still, she said that I would never not tell a person, Smith said. That was something discussed way before we even started having that conversation, according to Smith. She said he arrived about 5 p.m. with a backpack. So now it sounds as if he was going over there with the intent to spend the night. And if he came with a backpack, she had to have known that was a change of clothes for the morning. Yeah, that should be 101. Honestly, I think that should be common sense. It ain't even online dating 101. That's common sense dating 101. Even if you met somebody on the street, at a grocery store, at church, you don't say, hey, come through day one. And I only been texting and talking to you for days, not weeks, not months. So one of the reasons I say that online dating is actually safer than meeting somebody in person, because online dating, you can write each other, see where your mental is at, see what type of person they is. Then y'all exchange numbers. When you exchange numbers with somebody, you should easily be able to weed somebody out on what you're looking for, what type of person they are, aren't. All right? You should be able to weed that out over the phone. That should be something you should be able to do. Then y'all meet, and when y'all meet, it's in a public place. Somebody can send a representative, but somebody can't fake over the phone. When you talk about everything and you should be able to weed them out. There's no way you're going to get to know this person. And in 2023, you actually got to do a background check. But you know, you shouldn't even have to do a background check if y'all just go to a public place. That should be as safe as you can get. Also, ladies, make sure you let them know, hey, I'm taking precaution, pimp. I'm going to bring some mace. I'm telling my cousins, my sisters, my mother, my family, oh, here's who I'm going on a date with. You let them know that, hey, let me text my cousin. Look at their license plates. They should be cool with that. Look at their license plates. If you getting in their car and going somewhere, if he's picking you up, that's a bad idea. Don't let him pick you up. Meet them at the spot. Meet them at the spot. And if y'all go anywhere else, let them know, hey, here's what I'm doing. Do that anyway, but let them know that you're doing so they can know, hey, no funny business, homie. My whole family got you. And even look at their license plates and let them see that you're looking at their license plates to let them know, hey, my family need to know I'm safe, homeboy. Because if they plotting something, if they see you taking those precautions, they'll probably avert their intentions because they see you tip. You ain't taking no chances. I don't care how nice they are, how nice they look. Men, women, it's too dangerous out there. Anyway, I want to bring you guys this story. I think that online dating is still safe. Men, before y'all get to swiping, go to their profile and look and read their profiles for men and women. A lot of times these dating apps, you can't see much but pictures and you can swipe left or right on them or whatever. Now, it used to be just on the computer. But now with these apps, you just see a picture and you get to swiping. But if y'all get to talking, you need to go to that profile. You need to read on who you talking to and take those precautions. Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace, y'all.
On fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.